Understanding adversary. Boost your IELTS vocabulary. Imagine you're in a courtroom drama. The tension is palpable as two skilled lawyers face off, each determined to win their case. These opposing forces, locked in a battle of wits and words, perfectly embody our word of the day, adversary. If you're aiming for that coveted band 8.0 or higher on your IELTS, mastering words like adversary is crucial. Let's dive into this powerful term and unlock its potential for your vocabulary arsenal. Word type: adversary is a noun, though it can occasionally be used as an adjective in the form adversarial. Meaning, an adversary is a person who actively opposes or is hostile to someone or something. It's essentially an enemy or opponent, particularly in a contest, conflict, or dispute. In more formal or legal contexts, it can refer to an opposing party in a legal proceeding or debate. Word history. The term adversary has its roots in Latin. It comes from the Latin word adversarius, which means opponent or rival. This, in turn, is derived from adversus, meaning turn toward or against, which itself comes from the verb advertere, to turn toward. The word entered the English language in the 13th century, retaining its essence of opposition and conflict. Antonyms. Some antonyms for adversary include ally, friend, supporter, and collaborator. These words represent the opposite of an opponent or enemy, emphasizing cooperation rather than conflict. Synonyms. Synonyms for adversary include opponent, rival, competitor, antagonist, foe, and nemesis. Each of these words carries slightly different connotations, but all convey the idea of opposition or competition. Examples used in sentences. In courtroom, the prosecution and defense acted as adversaries, each presenting their case with conviction. Despite being adversaries on the debate stage, the two politicians maintained a respectful relationship off camera. The company viewed its main competitor as a formidable adversary in the race to develop new technology. Historical adversaries often find common ground in the face of a greater shared threat. Common errors in use. One common mistake is confusing adversary with advisory. While they sound similar, advisory relates to giving advice, which is entirely different from being an opponent. Another error is using adversary too casually in everyday situations where a milder term like competitor or opponent would be more appropriate. Remember, adversary often implies a more serious or formal opposition. To truly master this word for your IELTS exam, try to incorporate it into your speaking and writing practice. Consider discussing historical adversaries, debating the nature of adversarial relationships in sports or politics, or exploring how former adversaries can become allies. By doing so, you'll demonstrate a nuanced understanding of this high-level vocabulary term, pushing you closer to that band 8.0 score. Remember, in the world of IELTS, words are your allies, not your adversaries. Embrace them, understand them, and use them wisely to achieve your language goals.